Hi, my name is Matt Snar, and I want to tell you about a biology class that I was in. One day we had to dissect a frog, and um, I during when we had to dissect frogs, it was kind of disgusting. But after biology, I left and went down the hall, and I opened up the door, and I screamed because there was this frog laying there dead, and she looked. It happened that it was actually a friend who was scared by the frog, and she told me, "You'll never do that again." And that's pretty much the story of the prank. Is that I took one of the frogs from the biology lab where they were doing dissections, and I put it in my friend's locker and scared her. Okay, so what I'm noticing about myself is that it took me the entire story to actually understand what it was I was really talking about. And there were a lot of pauses, there was a lot of omissions where I left out some really important details. It wasn't until after it was over that I realized that the prank was the frog in the locker and the girl got scared. Yeah, I missed that whole thing. Um, okay. But what I was able to do was I was able to kind of sum up what the prank was about at the end when I did actually understand what was going on. But those long pauses where I was trying to process, but then I was stressing about not knowing what was being said, and kind of all just got thrown out. And so I missed that, which really the whole point of the joke was lost. So I will look at this some more and see what it is I can do to really continue to improve it, other than just the typical of be a little bit more confident in what I'm seeing. And I think I was hearing other people and their interpretations, like with biology. I said biology before he signed biology. I think that's what happened. And I said it because I had heard it earlier, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, let's talk about biology. But it's really, I should have waited for him to actually say it. I think that sums up kind of the things that I need to work on. As far as anything else, I was glad that I could recognize that even though I had heard it was biology class, that kind of gave me the lead into what it was about. But I was glad I could recognize that it was dissecting a frog. There were some details about the frog dissections that it was like there were some female frogs that had eggs inside or something like that, and I wasn't quite sure if that's what was said, or if it was, I don't know. So I will go over this again and maybe jot down a few things. But for now, that's my first reaction to seeing the story and hearing myself at the same time. So there you go.